So the idea with that one is you're building a mailing list, and then you're looking at ways of launching to that list and driving people to a landing page, which I'm about to describe, to capture that. Now let's talk about landing pages, because landing pages are quite critical for marketing. Because the difference between, here we go, what's the difference between a website and a landing page? It's a big question. So a website is really everything is on your website. Profile about you, maybe gallery, or maybe if you're one of these studios where you're inviting people to come in, you have your opt-in, your events that are coming up. It's really everything. A website is basically everything. So when someone goes there, they go, everyone needs a website. A landing page is quite different, because a landing page is marketing focused. A landing page is you basically putting something out there for people to make a decision. An example of a landing page is if you're doing an event, right? The maker and breaker of an event is a landing page. So let's say with Stratham Arts, who looks after Stratham Arts Centre? Are they here today?
Oh, Stratham, yes.
Oh, okay, perfect. So landing page is really relevant to what you do. So let's say what
Facebook.
Sorry?
We use Facebook.
Okay, Facebook events. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what's the? Do you mind me asking what was one of your recent events?
If we have a changing exhibition program, so every 3 or 4 weeks we have a new event.
A new event, and what would be one of those events, for example?
There are exhibitions. We have a gallery space.
Okay, and how many people are featured in those?
Depends.
Is it one or?
Yeah, sometimes it's one, sometimes it's a group. We have quite often have large group exhibitions. We just had a competition called Squares.
Yeah.
And so we put everything onto Facebook.
Great. Facebook events are okay, but you're not building a mailing list. And the thing, my opinion on Facebook is that you should be bringing them back to your website to register. Mm-hmm. So I've done Facebook events before. They're very hard to track because people go, yeah, I'm going to go to that. But it's not, I find Facebook events aren't enough of a commitment to gauge things. So landing pages are better for events. That's why there's a system called Eventbrite, which is quite, have you heard of Eventbrite?
It's great.
Yeah, so that stuff is quite better, because the reason why is you can set up the follow-ups as well, because with Facebook you can't really follow up that well, whereas with the landing page systems you can actually set up follow-ups. So a landing page, separate to your website, and it's specific for marketing.
Yep.
So that would be a landing page, but a landing page for an event would be a headline, what they'll discover. It's just enough information for people to go, yes, I'm interested in that. So landing page marketing is, if you're thinking marketing, you go, well, we've got a database, we've got an event, we need to do a landing page. Why should people come to this event? And that's where part one of building a strategy. What are the reasons why people should come to this event? What's the purpose of this event? What are the opportunities available if I come to this event? And asking questions of your target, your market, so they go, oh, if I go to this event, this is relevant to whatever market that is. So a landing page, or another example of a landing page, sorry.
This is when if you could use what you thought of using a landing page for a product or an artwork or
yeah.
do you think it would work?
I think releasing art would be perfect for a landing page.
Like one just if there's I've done a new painting.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I was alluding to with your work before. That would be perfect for a landing page, because they see it, but there's be a bit of text, maybe some key features, maybe answering some of those questions. What could this be relevant for? This could be used for your home, for a cafe. Maybe asking some of the target market questions and then saying, inquire about this one now. You don't have to sound so salesy, but you do need to have a call to action on a landing page. The whole thing of a landing page is call to action. You're getting them to fill out a form, basically. You're getting them to make a decision. No, a landing page is, your newsletter would promote the landing page. So a landing page is, like I said, I'm just trying to make it quite simple. A landing page is a page for a specific call to action. So that call to action, building a marketing funnel, could be, you might have a workshop coming up. So that would be a landing page, a targeted landing page. You might have, trying to think of examples here.
Where does it sit, Drew?
Depending on what platform you use, there are some off-the-shelf landing page systems. So Eventbrite will create a landing page.
You have to pay for that though, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, any free ones?
Trybookings.com.
Trybookings, yeah.
But yeah, I think you have to pay for that one as well, but you can use that one if you're not doing a transaction. So it really depends on what content.
This is like similar to
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
Yeah, Try Bookings Try Bookings and Eventbrite are event landing page systems, so it's all built around events. Whereas if you're on WordPress, so you might have a content management system, you can create a page. Normally what I would do is I would get a developer to create a stock standard landing page that I use for my marketing purposes. So an example of one of my landing pages, if you go to onlinemarketingadvisor.com.au, that's a landing page where I'm offering a video series, which is my prospecting offer. Where you sign up, you get 7 videos about how to market online. So that landing page is in my content management system. So most websites have a content management system, like WordPress or Drupal or whatever content management system you're on. But normally what I like to do is actually create a specific landing page. Now I've got some stuff specific about how to do a landing page coming up, so I won't jump. So let's talk about the 5 elements of a website. So let's put landing pages aside for a second, because I'm going to give you a formula on how to build a landing page in a second from a marketing perspective. So 5 elements of a website. So most people go, oh, I need to do a website. So they normally just throw up a website and put some content on and so on. Whereas I like to call them websites that work. So what are the elements of making a website work? So I'm just going to brush through this. The first element of making a website work is your message. So, understanding your target market and what makes you unique, why they should choose you, how you're relevant to your target market. That's the first step you should always do in creating any marketing deliverable. So what are your messages and how is that relevant to your target market? Messages intended to copywriting. So the word copywriting isn't the legal copywriting where you're copying someone else. Copywriting literally comes from the word copywriting. So there are proven ways of laying out content on your website which help with getting someone to decide to fill out a form or buy something. So copywriting, there's things like, you've heard of features and benefits or reasons why people should choose you, headlines, call to action. They're all copywriting terms. So they're formulas on writing content to help encourage people to make a decision. Design to convert. Now, I know we've got a lot of creatives in the room, but there's 2 types of design. Design to look good, design to convert. What's the difference? Design to look good is we want to make it looking visually appealing. That's important. But you might have something that looks great but doesn't convert. You're not getting any sales. People aren't filling out your forms. Design to convert is how do you design something so that people can respond. So that was a perfect example of an artist. There's a headline at the top, there's a photo, there's some key features, and the form is very clear. Design to convert is more about how do you design something to make it easy for someone to respond. And there's terms like conversion rates, and a conversion rate is basically your website's ability to turn traffic into a lead. So there's some terms that are used. Third one is technology. So we're touching on this. So you've got a content management system like WordPress, which helps you manage your website. You've got third-party event systems. So Eventbrite and Try Bookings, which are more event-focused. You have email systems, so systems to help you do the email marketing, like MailChimp is probably one of the more popular ones. And then I've got a system that I use, which is an Adobe product, and it has all of those systems in one platform. I prefer integrated products because I don't like using 5 systems. The technology is kind of going, it's not just a website, we have all these different platforms to manage my website, to manage my marketing, and breaking that into the different categories of managing your website. So email marketing, e-commerce, event bookings, content management, forms, and so on. Now WordPress and so on, you have plugins, that's kind of how they work. But like I said, I use an Adobe platform and it's software as a service, so you subscribe, and they have all that in one dashboard. The last one is traffic. So going back to the first part of building a strategy, so you're looking at your website, making it work. Those keywords I did in my keyword research, how do I put them on my website? So if someone is typing in commercial hotel art or something like that, are those keywords in my website? So when the Google search engines look for it, they can find it. And just by putting keywords in your website doesn't mean it'll rank in Google straight away. That's a whole session. But I'm just trying to prompt you, putting you in the right direction, things to start thinking about at the moment.